Eat. Coffee, tea?
How about the elephant first? The elephant in the room, let's deal with that before we deal with anything else, eh? As in the trial and the verdict.
Oh, that elephant. OK.
I assume you have heard.
Right, it's a very small community we work in.
Look, whatever the jury said, doesn't really matter. Frank's still guilty.
Can I make this easier for you? Sorry to interrupt. I might not know you well, but I've known you a long time. And you don't strike me as the sort of woman who'd make something like that up. They said it was about getting him out of the factory. Well, no offence, if I'd heard you tried to buy him out, freeze him out, even hit him over the head with a hammer, I'd be tempted to believe it. But falsely accusing him of that...
Thank you.
Last time I saw you, you were holding it together, but I could tell how traumatised you were.
Oh, well, I guess I won't be getting that Oscar then.
Well, she always thinks she can fool everyone, so...
Well, I'll give you an Oscar if you manage to look affronted by the unit price I'm going to propose. So, elephant, tick. Should we move on to coffee?
Please, yeah.
White, no sugar, please, for both. I remember that meeting.
After it happened?
You know, I thought I got away with it. I brought her in all these fabric samples. She kept asking me for zingy colours. Zingy? I remember looking out that window right across Manchester and thinking I could quite happily stab her with her letter opener. I bet her blood's a zingy colour.
And you wondered how she spotted you weren't right. Look, she believes you, that's the main thing, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers.
Bet they can hardly breathe in there with all that gossip. There'll be no oxygen.
Want me to have a word first?
Oh, no, they won't dare say out to my face, will they? Especially now we've got this contract of Jenny Sumner's to wave in front of them. Job security, anyone? Overtime.
They'll be fighting over who makes your first brew.
Oh, I love being boss.
Good to see you smile.
Hey, my life might be one unholy mess, but we've got this place cooking on gas. I've got Peter in my bed. All I have to do now is imagine Frank Foster never existed and life might be worth living again.
Oh, Mrs. Connor, I'm trying to get hold of you both.
What's up?
Mr. Foster's here. You are joking.
Nice to meet you too.
Hello, Carla.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Well, my other premises aren't as good, so why on earth would I stay there?
Shame.
You've cost Frank a lot of money forcing him out of here. He ought to be suing you.
It's okay, Mum. Look, I'm sure we all agree we need to think forwards, not backwards.
Guilt difficult to live with, is it?
And I'd call off the dogs if I were you. We don't want anyone sued for slander, though you're more of a Yorkshire Terrier than a Rottweiler.
Oh, no. You don't come into my factory and insult my staff.
And you're not thinking straight, Carla. You don't even need to call your solicitor on this one, do you, really?
I certainly will.
What do you think she's going to say? Look, you probably need a bit of space before we talk it through. And there's still stuff to do at the old place, isn't there?
Not least the cleaning.
Yeah.
Looked like a bomb had hit it.
Now, that would have done us all a favour. Shall I keep an eye here?
No, you come with me, Sally. I'm sure Carla can keep this place ticking over. You choose the desk. Just clear out the drawers on the one that's mine. Excuse me.
Right, call your solicitor. This is harassment, right? I'll be a witness. He can't just...
Michelle, just shut up. I need to think.
Well, you can't work with him.
No, of course I can't. I can't be in the same room as him.
Right, so ring your solicitor.
The jury found him not guilty. They called him innocent. What rights do you think I've got left?
So what are you going to do?
Looks ominous. Sally, could you come in, please?
Oh, you don't need your lapdog.
Oh, that Yorkshire Terrier comment really stung, didn't it? I apologise unreservedly. I think it's best all round if we each have a witness for our conversations. Avoids any misunderstanding.
You mean false accusations?
I've worked out a temporary strategy, at least for the next few weeks, while we work out the best way forward business.
Ooh, sounds sensible.
Let's not pretend we want to work together long term.
We want the business to work long term. Is that different?
Totally.
Right, we start with the office.
You picked your desk.
No separate offices.
What, a dividing wall?
We build a temporary office.
We could. We could construct one directly opposite so no one gets the better view.
What, on the shop floor?
There'll be space once we've rationalised the staff. Don't worry.
You don't decide about shedding staff.
No, simple economics decides, Carla. We've both taken on extra workforce. There will be redundancies, inevitably.
My workers stay. My workers are entitled to the same loyalty that they showed me.
Oh, it's touching.
I'm serious. And you know, my contracts are my contracts.
Why don't I get us all a coffee? It looks like it's going to be a long afternoon. You can let them go, Sally, those who want to. Don't want any more fights.
Oh, I think you can go, girls.
He is not going to wind me up. He is not going to wind me up.
A trick question. We both need to know exactly how much business we have to work with, particularly if, as you say, you want to keep some of your staff.
No, all of my staff.
Orders. Yep. What about Jenny Sumner? We pitched for that contract ourselves. And I saw in your diary... Sorry, that sounds like I invaded your privacy. I saw in the office diary that you had a meeting with Jenny this morning.
I could call her.
I won that contract. It stays with me.
There's no I or me here now, Carla. It's we. We're partners again, just like before.
This isn't going to work.
I admit it scores high on degree of difficulty, but I like a challenge. I usually get my own way eventually.
No, you know this can't work. You know damn well. You just want to drive me out.
No. No. Buy you out. I had a feeling you might react like this, so I prepared you an offer. Now this is a today-only price. Take it or leave it, but if you don't want to work with me, I suggest you take it, because I'm not going anywhere.
You really think I'd sell you my business? You expect me to take this? This is less than half what my share's worth.
After everything you put me through, I'd say I'm being generous.
Put you through?
And if working with me is so hard, then surely quibbling about money, well, it's just a waste of time, isn't it?
You're lucky you're not behind bars yourself, all the lies you've told.
Oh, you really are as stupid as you look, aren't you?
She lied to you as much as anyone. Difference is, you believed her.
Ladies, please. Carla. Carla, it's a serious offer. And when you stop being quite so hysterical, you might realise that taking it is the best thing for both of us.
Plus, I don't want you to go. You're my best friend. And to be honest with you, the thought of Frank getting his hands on the factory and paying peanuts for it... I mean, can you really afford to throw that sort of money away?
No, but we'd have enough to make a fresh start.
Well, and that's another thing. Move away where?
Well, I don't know anywhere that's not here. I mean, that's all we've discussed, really. It depends.
All right. And say you do go. Run away. Frank would make sure that everyone round here knew that he was the victim. You and Peter conspired to ruin him and failed. He doesn't just win, Carla, you lose.
Once we've gone, them lot can say whatever they like, because as long as I don't have to listen to them, I don't give a damn.
Oh, Mrs. Connor.